Good morning. Go ahead and find your seat. And bring your attention onto your breath. And use that focus on the breath to just help guide you into the moment. Let your mind just rest on the consistency of the breath. There's nothing to figure out right now. There's nothing to plan for right now. And then come into alternate nostril breathing. So use the right hand right thumb against the right nostril, closing it. You're going to inhale through the left nostril for 4 counts. Hold it for 16 counts. So you're going to close it using the right ring finger on the left nostril. And then you're going to exhale for 8 counts. If you find that the breath hold is too long for you, you could do a 4-4-4. So inhaling for 4, holding for 4, exhaling for 4. Do 3 breaths on each side, so with the right hand and then the left hand, at your own pace. When you finish the 3rd breath and you're ready to switch sides, as you're breathing in, you can feel the breath coming in one side, and there's this crossing over that's taking place as the breath then goes out the other side of the nose. And see if you can track the sensation of the breath all the way deep into the nostril. All the way into the back of the throat, filling the lungs. And then as you exhale, it coming out the other side. When you're finished, just take a few more breaths, allowing your attention to rest on the breath. Relaxing the neck, relaxing the shoulders. The theme today is working with uncertainty. So come to a seated position, straighten out the right leg, bend the left leg in. And inhale, reach up, telescope the ribs. And then exhale, reach out, lengthen the chest, lengthen the torso, and then bring the hands to the floor. Notice we're not curving the spine. As you inhale, use the breath to fill the rib cage, lengthen the torso, And then as you exhale, draw the low belly in. Lengthen the tailbone. So if you're not sure you're doing something right in this pose, how can you use the breath to guide you? Can you inhale in a way that it feels good for your body? Can you relax your neck or your shoulders? Inhale, walk the hands up and switch sides. If you have trouble getting your hands to the floor, another option is to bring your hands on books or blocks or something that will bring the floor up to you. And then the next inhale, as you telescope the ribs, lengthen the side ribs all the way from the hips up to the armpits. As you exhale, relax the neck, relax the shoulders. Inhale, walk the hands back up. We're going to switch sides this time. Bring the heel all the way to the thigh if you can. Inhale, telescope the wrist. And then exhale, reach your left arm in front of the left shin. And you might just get to here, and that's fine. You can inhale, lengthen the torso. So if you're able to reach around, you could grab your waistband, or you can reach the right hand to meet the left hand and clasp the hands. And then inhale, lengthen the chest. And your next inhale, telescope the ribs all the way up into the collarbones and spreading the shoulder blades in the back. Relax your neck. Inhale, release, and switch sides. First, just bringing the right hand down to the floor and seeing if you can bring the right upper arm in front of the right shin. And this might be enough. If you have farther to go, you can bring the right arm behind the body, either grabbing the waistband or bringing the left hand back to clasp the hand. Inhale, expand your breath throughout the rib cage, spreading the shoulders, the collarbones, and then exhaling, relaxing the neck. Inhale, release. Come onto hands and knees. And tuck your toes. We're going to inhale, draw the chest forward. And then exhale, just reach the hips back. You might not get the hips all the way back to come into child's pose, but you can head in that direction. Inhale, come up. Exhale, reach back. As you reach back, you can also press the hands into the floor and reach through the fingertips. Relax your neck. Inhale, come up. Exhale, point your toes so the top of the foot is on the floor. Your knees are hip width apart. Inhale, press hands into the floor, lift between the shoulder blades. Walk hands 4 inches forward on either side. And then exhale, bend elbows halfway down to the mat. Inhale, lengthen the torso, spread the back ribs. And then exhale, press forearms and elbows towards the mat without moving the shoulders. And then squeeze the elbows together. You're going to feel this muscle turn on right here on the outside of the shoulder blade. It's called the serratus anterior. And when you're turning that muscle on, you're helping to wrap the shoulder blades and protect the shoulder joint. You want to turn this into a turbo dog. Tuck the toes under and straighten the legs. Continue to press the forearms into the floor, but don't move the shoulders. Squeeze the elbows towards the center line. Relax the neck. Reach out through the fingertips. Lift hips away from the shoulders. And then on exhale, bend the knees. Come down. Set up for dolphin. Everyone clasp your hands just to see what it feels like. Inhale, press the forearms and the fists into the floor. Lift out of the shoulder joint. Exhale, relax your neck, but keep the lift. For some people, working right here is going to be enough. So you can just work here, pressing the forearms into the floor, lifting the hips away from the shoulders. If you want to come up, on an exhale, tuck the toes, straighten the legs. Now press the forearms into the floor. Inhale, spread your breath along the collarbone so you widen the collarbone. Exhale, relax your neck. Press the fist into the floor, the side of the hands, and the forearms. Press the elbows into the floor. And exhale, draw the low belly in and lift the hips away from the shoulders. Exhale, come all the way down. Inhale, roll up, and then stand up. Come into horse stance. So you can place the hands on the thighs all the way up by the hip crease. And then you try to keep your hands there while you come into horse. This just provides a little traction into the shoulders and the spine. Breathe. Activate your feet by lifting and spreading the toes. Exhale into twisting horse to the right. Inhale back to center and exhale into twisting horse to the left. Inhale back to center. We're going to try to stay in course, but if you need to come out and have a break, go ahead and do it. Come into eagle. So wrap the left arm in front of the right elbow. And you can either bring the backs of the hands together, or if you can get the double wrap where you bring the palms together, you can do that. If neither wrap is available to you, you can just bring the forearms together. Deepen your breath. Inhale, spread the breath across the back ribs, the side ribs. And then exhale, press the elbows away from the shoulders. Relax your neck. Spread your breath into the back ribs. Inhale, unwind. Reach the arms out, and then switch sides. This time the right elbow in front of the left. Inhale, spread your breath across the back ribs. Exhale, gently press elbows forward and press hands forward so they're in line with the elbows. Inhale, spread your breath across the side ribs, the back ribs. To exhale, lower down into the horse. Press the feet into the floor. Relax your neck. Inhale, reach up, straighten the legs. And then exhale, you can bring your hands onto your thighs as you bend over, and you can bend your knees, or you can straighten your legs if it's not too much on your low back. Relax your neck. Inhale, bend the knees, reach up. Come into a warrior two, the left foot forward. Reach the arms straight out. Open the palms to the ceiling for fists of fire. Inhale. Exhale, draw your fists in, pull your elbows towards your rib cage, and then pull your shoulders down. Inhale, reach out. Exhale. You're drawing the shoulders down, which is stretching the trapezius. Inhale, reach out, warrior two. Come into extended warrior. You can bring the hand down to the floor or a block. Relax your neck. Deepen your breath. Come back up into warrior two. Straighten the front leg, and then switch sides. Come into warrior two on the right side. Inhale, telescope the wrist. Exhale, reach to the arms, draw the low belly in. Shoulder shrug. Inhale, spread your breath across the upper back. Hold the breath, hike your shoulders up by the ears, and then squeeze the top of the shoulder blades together. Exhale, drag it down the back. Inhale, spread your breath across the upper back. Exhale, squeeze the middle part of the shoulder blades together. And then as you exhale, drag it down the back. So keep squeezing the shoulder blades together and drag that squeeze down the back. Inhale, spread your breath into the upper back. Exhale, bend the elbows, squeeze the bottom tips of the shoulder blades together, and drag it down the back. Do one more round. And reach the arms out. Come into extended warrior. Inhale, toes with the wrist. And then exhale, gently pull the low belly in as you open the chest towards the ceiling. Relax the neck. Reach through the back leg. Activate the front foot. Inhale, wrap the left shoulder blade. Reach out through the left arm. Exhale, bring both hands around the front foot. Step back into downward dog. Exhale, reach to the hands, wrap the shoulder blades. Draw the low belly in and lift the hips away from the shoulders. Let your heels sink towards the floor. On the next inhale, fill your breath into that space underneath the collarbone and broaden the collarbone. And then as you exhale, wrap the shoulder blades. Press through the arms, press the floor away with the hands and reach out through the fingertips. Exhale, bring your knees down. Take a child's pose. And then inhale, sit up. You have options. If you want to sit something like this, you can sit on a pillow if you need to raise the hips. Or another alternative is doing knee pile. So knee pile, if you come on your hands and knees, you can take the right knee in front of the left knee and you sit your hips back. If you can't do it with both knees bent, you can straighten the bottom leg. So you're just taking the right knee over the left knee, but the left leg is straight. So wherever you're choosing to go there. Reach the right arm up, bend at the elbow. Two options. You can hold the right elbow with the left hand. Just breathe here. Or you can reach the left arm below for the bind. Deepen your breath. Relax your neck. And release and switch sides. If you did knee pile on one side, try to do it on the other side. Straighten the leg if you need to, or just come into a regular seated posture or sitting up on a block. Reach the left arm up. Bend the left elbow and bring the palm of the hand either on the back of the neck or in between the shoulder blades. The right hand can support the left elbow. That's stage one. Or if you have the bind, you can reach the right arm behind and clasp the fingertips. Get to where you're going and then just breathe. You might not make it all the way today, but wherever you land, just take a moment to be there. Let the right shoulder blade fall down the back. Reach the right elbow towards the ceiling and relax your neck. Exhale, release. Unwind and then lay down on your back. If you want to take one more relaxing pose, go ahead. I worried a lot. Will the garden grow? Will the rivers flow in the right direction? Will the earth turn as it was taught? And if not, how shall I correct it? Was I right? Was I wrong? Will I be forgiven? Can I do better? Will I ever be able to sing? Even the sparrows can do it, and I am, well, hopeless. Is my eyesight fading, or am I just imagining it? Am I going to get rheumatism, lockjaw, dementia? Finally, I saw that worrying had come to nothing and gave it up and took my whole body and went out into the morning and sang. I Worried by Mary Oliver. Take a deep breath and feel your ribcage press into the floor. Bend your knees, exhale, turn onto your side. Gently press yourself up to seated. Take a moment with your breath. Notice the quality of your mind, the resonance of your breath, the sensations in your body. Happy Tuesday, May 12th.
Thanks, Anne.
Thank you, Anne.
Have a good day.
You
Thanks.
too. Have a good day.
Bye.
Thanks, Ann. Bye.
Bye.